Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie. It's 5 Sip Friday. How about we taste something from Jim Lemke?
About time. Well, we're a little bit out of order here on our 5 Sip Fridays because Jim Lemke got out of the rotation because we misplaced a couple of his bottles while we were on the road.
We found them!
Tracked him down. And so, Jim, we are back with sample number 2 from you. So thank you very much for sending it. 5 Sip Friday. We nose the glass, take 5 sips, try to guess what we're drinking, say whether or not we like it. At the end, it's revealed. We have had incredible triumphs and terribly depressing lows. It's all in fun.
I know. It's all in fun. I feel like we've done excellent this year. I already started
You're nosing this glass
nosing
already?
the glass. It smells delightful and a bit
Ooh.
interesting.
It smells very good. And I would say that after last week, we are back on American soil just based on the nose of this one.
Yeah, there's nice strawberries in there, but there's also a hint of mint. So I am curious how this one is going to play out.
Absolutely. I get lots of brown sugar, vanilla, a nuttiness, but a classy nut. You know what I mean? Not talking peanuts here, talking like a hazelnut.
Oh,
Something like
hazelnut.
that. Yeah.
Let's start the weekend.
You're ready. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, hold on.
Keeps changing.
I think that I got so surprised that I actually didn't swallow it all the way down.
You went,
Yeah. It was strawberries, then it went to like a minty peppermint. Gosh, and there was something in there and then I got distracted, something in my brain, a flavor note that was very distinctive and it kind of disappeared. What did you get?
There's a lot to unpack on sip number 1 here. I'm immediately going to Knob Creek like a 12. It's delicate, but there's a nuttiness. There's blueberries on here, which I get on that well-aged stuff from Knob Creek. And it's not overly nutty, but what's there is very pleasant. And now they're on the finish. There's almost like a salted butter with some cinnamon, brown
That is
sugar.
an impressive first sip for you.
I'm telling you, whatever this is in this glass just hit my palate, and I love it.
Yeah.
On sip 1. Let's go to sip 2.
Yep.
Cheers. Bird just flew over, and the shadow was enormous. That must be a giant bird.
I love how this one morphs.
It's all over the place, and I love it.
Oh, the finish is just, it's not powerful. It's just a nice coating of caramel.
Lingering heat.
Lingering. You're pretty spot on with that 100 proof because it's not very warm. It's just like a nice heat.
But you're right with the cinnamon spice, too. The spice is lingering
Yeah,
on the tongue like a dance.
Yeah, there is
Ooh.
something mid-palate that is very intriguing on this sip.
Yeah, I agree. I can't nail it all down. There's a lot of flavors, and you're right. Totally takes you on a ride. It morphs.
Yeah, I really want to think about whatever that mid-palate flavor is that I'm getting because it's very pronounced.
Should we do that on sip 3 right now?
We should. You might be on with this blueberry note. It tastes like kind of like a blueberry dessert, like a compote or dessert, a filling that you would get.
Yeah, blueberry filling, because it was taking me back to that, like those filled fruit pies that you could get at the bread shop back in the day, but not the crust of it. It's more of a refined pie crust, cinnamon, brown sugar, caramel, everything baked together. There's a real recipe
Nice
feeling
baking.
about this, yeah.
Yes, I would agree. There is kind of a dessert recipe in there.
Outstanding. Whatever this is, I like it very much. I'm going to go on record and say 3 sips in, I like it very much. What do you think?
I really like it too. I keep thinking about what this could be. You're pretty confident in that Knob Creek, which means that I'm not going to go that way.
I'm not confident. It's
feels
reminding
right.
me. Yeah.
All right, sip 4.
There's a little bit of a high rye MGP bourbon here because it takes me a little bit toward the Belle Meade, takes me a little bit towards Smoke Wagon, takes me a little bit toward some of those really good MGP whiskeys that I really like. There's more fruit presence here, which is distracting.
I'm laughing because I just had this thought that it could be a rye, or at least a high rye bourbon. And what if it's that darn new riff?
Oh, come on. Come on.
I don't want to spoil the fun.
So it could be a rye that tastes like a bourbon or a bourbon that tastes like a rye.
Yeah. But, my brain is like...
Jim Lemke wouldn't do that to us, would he?
You guys got in there this year with what these are. So.
Congratulations, everybody. You're living rent-free in Julie's head on 5 Sip Friday. That's what's happening here.
All right, let's do the sip 5.
Here we go.
I like that it's not, I mean, it's very fruit forward, but not like a red fruit. It's definitely not a red fruit anymore. I said strawberry initially, and I think there was some sort of
There's still strawberry on the nose.
there, but I think it's maybe more like a mixed berry here. I am getting a little mint, which I know is pretty strong for me, probably not as strong for you. This one is a confusing one.
Yeah, this is a tough whiskey to nail down.
The finish is really nice. I mean, it's not, you know, I wouldn't say it was like long lasting or anything, but I do like the flavors. The heat, I think you're on with the 100 proof.
Feels right.
It
I gotta
feels
be
right.
honest. This is, whatever this bottle is, I don't know that I've ever had it, but once it's revealed what it is, what I want to do is I'm gonna get this bottle.
Yeah.
I want to sit around a campfire with it and share it with everybody I know.
I didn't save any when I poured them in, so apologies about that.
It's outstanding. If it's something that we can get, I want to get it. It's fantastic. Sip 5 is over. Tell me proof, product, brand, any information you've got on this thing.
This tastes MGP to me. I'm gonna steal your 100 proof. I am a little confused on if this is like a high rye. I want to say it's a bourbon for sure, but I've been so off this year, but I'm gonna go New Riff, and I know it's not going to be New Riff because I'm guessing it, but there's a lot of similarities when I don't know, there's just a lot of similarities. So I'm gonna go New Riff, MGP, 100 proof.
Right.
I think we're good there.
And I think New Riff was MGP in the past. I don't know that it still is, or maybe it never was. I don't recall, but there's something, whenever we taste New Riff, it reminds us of MGP stuff.
True, yeah.
So it's almost like when you guess barrel, I guess Heaven Hill.
Right.
It's an associative thing, so is what it is. I'm going to go out of the box a little bit. I think it's bourbon, and I still am kind of, I'm lingering on that Knob Creek guess. I'm lingering on the Jim Beam, and there's a little heat that came forward here at the end, but all that fruit, all those flavors coming together, I'm going to go Baker 7.
I like this because it's not nutty to me. I know you were getting like hazelnut in there, and Baker's, of course, depending what you get, could have that. But if you're tasting something there, it's very minute.
Yeah, it's well balanced. It's lovely. It's palatable. It's delicious. Baker 7, I think, what is that? 107 proof?
Yeah.
I don't know that it's that hot, but I love it. Hitting my palate, very satisfying, which makes me think over 100 proof too. And let's check the envelope. Jim Lemke, thank you so much, and thanks for your patience as we rediscovered that sample that we'd misplaced.
We are not right. Old Elk, Sour Mash Reserve Batch 3, small batch blend, aged 6 years.
Okay.
It is 51% corn, 34% malted barley, 50% rye. It was not a high rye.
Not really high right now.
105 proof.
Hey, we were both pretty close there.
Yeah, and it ranges 80 to 100 MSRP.
Looks great.
Well, we were not right today, but I still kind of like our guesses. Kudos to you, Jim. Worth the wait.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, Old Elk, pretty sure it's still using MGP juice at this moment.
Oh, well, we'll take something.
We'll take something. And it was bourbon. We got pretty close on proof, and it was delicious. And that much we are definitely sure of.
Well, like always, I had a great time today.
I did too. And if you had fun, be sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment below, join us on Instagram at The Bourbon Van, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/thebourbonvan, from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Check out this river. Gorgeous.
It's loud. Cheers, everyone.